Hi, friends. Welcome to Enlightened World Network. I'm Dr. Ruth Anderson here with my beautiful soul sister, Teri Angel, and we are here to do a meditation a day. On Wednesdays, we do something called meditation excavation, and we invite you to meditate along with us. Teri and I have no idea where this is leading, but Spirit always brings us something on Wednesdays. We will share with you everything that we're experiencing during that. So welcome. We're glad you're here. And good morning, Teri.
Good morning, Ruth. Good morning, everyone.
All right, friends. Well, let's take a breath and let's start to go into a quiet, calm place of meditation. And just take a couple of cleansing breaths as we slow down our thinking. Slow down our breathing. We're going to start by getting ourselves grounded. So we're going to take a couple of breaths into our root chakra. Root chakra is at the base of your spine. And the root chakra is symbolic of your finances, your health, your safety and security in this 3D world. And let's take a couple of breaths in to the root chakra. We're going to watch with our mind's eyes or our mind's eye or our imagination as we grow roots, tree roots that are going to grow from that root chakra down our legs, all the way down, down, down into the heart of Mother Gaia. As your roots are growing, you might see rocks or boulders being moved away. You might see different layers of sediment in the earth's core. Just really follow those roots down in your mind's eye. And when you get down to that core, just dig your toes in. Just grab on for dear life. Teri, anything about the root chakra that you're noticing that we should notice?
Well, mine was feeling very heavy before I actually started going down into earth. So a lot of times, if we're out of balance with the root chakra, because there's so much that goes on in this area, this is our survival zone. This is where we're connected with our safety and security. So mine was, like I said, it was feeling heavy. And then as soon as I started digging, like Ruth was saying, letting the roots go deeper, it took on a lightness. So plugging into the earth energy brings us more of a sense of security because we're standing now and immersed in the earth, not just like maybe floundering on top of the soil. So just think of a plant when its roots go very deep, that plant thrives. And that's what we're doing right now. It's just reaching that place of knowing we're safe, knowing that this is an okay place to do your work. Just pay attention to what's happening if your energy shifts like mine did.
Thank you, Teri. So they're drawing my attention to the space between the second and the third chakra. Interesting. So the second chakra, your sacral chakra, is symbolic of emotions, sexuality, sensuality, your feelings, your creativity. And that's typically, we think of that as an orange color. The third chakra, the solar plexus chakra, is symbolic. Think of the color yellow. It's symbolic of your center of self-esteem. How do you see yourself fitting into the world? And it's interesting that they're drawing my attention to in between the two. So we're going to soak up both of those energies, the second and the third chakra. So let me see what we're supposed to do there. Okay, so what they're showing me, we're just gonna imagine in your mind's eye this comfortable couch somewhere in between the two. We're just gonna sit there and be immersed in the energy of those two chakras, of the orange and the yellow colors. And then we're going to loop up to our heart space. The heart space symbolic with the color like an emerald green. And they're creating a loop for us where the green color is coming down over the front of your third and second chakras, looping into that orange and yellow energy, and then it's looping up the back of you, back up to that heart space. So let's just sit here for a minute and experience the heart space connecting with both of the other chakras and looping that energy back up and down and around. Teri, what I'm getting with this is the need for self-love. No matter what we're going through, no matter what the situation is, whether it's health, finances, frustrations with relationships, such a need for self-love, nurturing, and care at this moment. Teri, are you getting anything with that?
Yeah, I'm getting to release. This is what I'm feeling this morning. Sometimes we have a wall up and it's difficult to accept that love from others and especially from ourselves. So just pay attention if it's when we say the word self-love or even love, is there something scratchy? Is there something that says, I can't, or I'm having a hard time with this right now? And just see if you can start letting those walls come down. Start opening up this chakra a little bit more instead of just closing off to the possibility that you are loved. You are enough. You're worthy of being loved. So if there's something going on that you're pushing back against that love, just say maybe. Maybe this time I can let that love in and start letting the wall come down.
And Teri, for our folks that always put everybody else first and don't look inward and don't do that self-care because they're putting everyone else first, this one's for you.
Yeah. There's a phrase, self first is not selfish. So don't think that just because you're giving yourself love, that you don't have enough for others, because we have to have it ourselves to give it away. So allow yourself to be loved. It's that gift you give to you.
And the message that keeps coming through to me is, if you don't feed yourself first, you can't feed anyone else.
Yeah.
So now they're bringing us up to the throat chakra. That's symbolized with a beautiful blue. They're bringing that blue energy down over the throat. Over the heart. It's encompassing everything we've been doing, and it's going down to the root, and it's coming back up the back. So it's over the front, over the green, over the yellow, over the orange, looping back up to the back. So let's allow those colors and chakra energies to do their work for a moment. This one's interesting, Teri. The throat chakra, the message that I'm getting to the body is, I will take care of you by speaking our truth. And I never think of the throat chakra in that way, ever.
Mm. Yes, it is our communication center. And sometimes there is a difficulty in speaking our truth. Sometimes there's the tendency to people please. So we accept things that we don't really want to do. We say a yes when we really want to say no. So taking care of ourselves means that we're true to ourselves. So always speak your truth. And some people don't accept no for an answer. So you have to really be strong and pull on your energy inside and stick to your boundaries. That's what this communication is all about, is being authentic. I just saw some throat chakras open up with that, Ruth. Just breathe into it.
Yeah, that throat chakra as a protector of the rest of the body.
Yeah, when you think about it, if you're not speaking your truth, then that affects the heart. It affects the self-esteem, because if you're being tossed about and you're not standing firm in what you believe, then you feel shaky, and it goes all the way down to the root.
Right.
You're just wavering and not standing strong and firm. So if that's happening, go back to the root chakra and dig those roots in a little deeper into earth.
So now, Teri, they're taking me up to the third eye. And that's symbolized with purple, well, indigo, purpley blue. And we're again going to bring that energy forward over the top of the blue of the throat chakra, over the yellow and the orange, loop down into the red of the root chakra, and then back up the backside. And allow that energy to do that a couple of times to make that loop. That third eye representing our connection with intuition.
I'm hearing that this is also a protector of the body. Our intuition sometimes is called that gut feeling when we know that something is not right for us, or we know that there's something that's trying to get our attention. So it can be a very protective energy, helping us to know what to do and what not to do.
And it also brings in a lightness, a light being, a higher vibrational frequency, and amusement as well. Sitting in that energy, to me, Teri, it just feels effervescent. Almost like what is it, Alka-Seltzer? The bubbles.
Yes.
That energy circulating like that is healing in itself, because it just feels to lighten everything up. And also, it feels like it's cleansing each of those chakras as it goes over them. So no surprise, we're going up to the crown chakra. Some people see it as a purple color. Sometimes I see it as a gold or a white. So I would say choose what color works for you today. Again, that crown chakra, the energy is going to come down over the front, over that layering of beautiful chakra energies. Going to go down to the root chakra and all the way back around. But interestingly, Teri, what I'm seeing is that the energy, as it's coming up the back, it's not looping back around, but it's going out the top. It's a release of all of that energy, a super cleanse. Can you see that, Teri?
I do. It looks almost like a volcano before it explodes. Just the energy that starts to build and then starts releasing. Yeah, I see a white, like smoky type of energy, almost like in the visual that I have behind me. So that's a release. That's when we know that We're letting go of all those things that we cleared in each chakra. Every one that opened up, it just went forth. It had to go, the energy had to go somewhere. So we're just releasing it like we opened a can or something that was closed up, and then all of a sudden there's freedom. And that's what release is. It's freedom. Freedom from pressure. I was just thinking, Ruth, when we don't do the spiritual work, this is what this is today that was happening. We're doing the spiritual cleansing of the chakras. But when we don't do that, that energy just sits inside and just permeates, and everything starts getting out of balance because it has nowhere to go. So this is something that you can do for yourself. If you weren't able to follow along with us during the meditation time, just replay this and really take the time for you to do that work.
So, Teri, what I'm seeing as we do that, I'm seeing our guides with us, the archangels, Divine Mother, Christ around us, and everybody's cheering. They already know. They knew that we needed this.
Yes.
So, Teri, what they're showing me around us is so much of this green, the emerald green heart chakra energy. And so what that's representing to me right now is that when we come from this place of perfect alignment with our chakras, being fully cleansed, then we can approach the world from a place of love.
Yes, and Kuan Yin reminds us that love is that energy that heals. So whatever's going on, if there was something that was stuck in one of the chakras where you just couldn't break loose from whatever was holding you back and letting that energy flow freely, then just add love to it. Just go to each one of your chakras, go to each part of your body, and just say, I love you. And let that love start opening up and flowing the energy. That's the healing process. All healing comes from the inside.
It's very interesting, Teri. I thought when we got on this morning that we were going to be going to what we call the 25th floor, which is a place in the ethereal realm where there is healing taking place from otherworldly healers. And they said, nope, that's not where we want you to go today. And so interesting that where they took us today was a place of self-healing, inner healing. Just fascinating.
We always know what's needed the most. And right now, we do need to take care of ourselves. There's a lot of fear in the world, a lot of anxiety. And this is the best thing you can do. If you're caught up in any of that, just go inward. Go in and find that place of love and release whatever it was that was on your mind or on your heart, and let it go.
And you don't always have to be looking to other people. You don't have to be looking to the outside.
Right.
Yeah, huge lesson in there.
Yeah.
Let's see, is there anything else for us here today? That's a yes, no. Okay, what else? It's a reminder to come back to that learning of the throat chakra. Big lesson today. Speak your truth, and that you protect your body by speaking your truth. You protect your everything, your future, your relationships. You are the protector through your throat chakra, speaking your truth. There we go. Was that it?
I think that's it.
That's it.
It feels complete.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Teri, so much.
Thank you.
So friends, thanks for being here at Enlightened World Network, whether it's live or after the fact. This message is timeless. So if this is a meditation that resonates with you, save it to yourself. Send it to yourself in Messenger, put it on your own page. You can save the videos. So come back to this one. This one feels like a keeper. So take good care. God bless. We'll see you all soon.
Bye, everyone.